Why does everyone in this world have to talk about ChatGPT nowadays? Well, it is a very cool and innovative AI technology, but is it that powerful and life-changing as most investors see it to be? Recently, OpenAI released the finest present the AI community could ever ask for, ChatGPT. According to OpenAI, this gem was given up for free as part of a research preview phase. ChatGPT is a chatbot, but unlike your typical Amazon Alexa, Google Assistant, or Apple's Siri, which you'd frequently want to toss out the window, ChatGPT demonstrates a level of versatility/intelligence that surpasses your expectations. This ostensibly ordinary chatbot composes essays, poems, and even code. Any action involving text. You name anything and it most likely does it. The artificial intelligence of the ChatGPT program astounds everyone, from academics to techies to the general people. The AI chatbot has elicited awe, amusement, and alarm. It has generated a lot of discussion on social media in less than a month. Musk reacted to this with a post on Twitter that reads, "ChatGPT is scary good. We are not far from dangerously strong AI." This artificial intelligence interface is unique because it is comfortable in a conversational mode. You can ask it a bunch of questions, one after the other, and expect intelligible responses. Since the launch date, more than 1 million people have requested ChatGPT, the new open-access artificial intelligence, for their inquiries. Some have asked questions concerning examinations and assignments filed by future engineers, as well as inquiries about complicated topics, and received responses in a matter of seconds. Its information is stored in a vast virtual network of computer neurons. The engineers and developers behind ChatGPT began by feeding it vast volumes of text, before asking it different queries and meticulously recording all of its responses. They then categorized them in order to enhance them in terms of quality, accuracy, utility, and lastly, to lessen the toxicity of the replies. Many people believe ChatGPT will have an impact on Google's search business. It can also debug code, write in the voice of a renowned author, and assist students in cheating, among other things. But is this tool a bad tool, or is it just being used for the wrong purpose? ChatGPT is not a unique idea, but it is the best AI program we have ever seen available to us. It explains why Microsoft has been discussing investing billions of dollars into the business that owns ChatGPT. It has been claimed that OpenAI, the company behind ChatGPT, would be valued at $29 billion after receiving the cash, which would also come from other venture capital companies. Although it's still being determined whether the transaction has been concluded, papers explaining its parameters recently circulated to potential investors suggested that closing by the end of 2022 was the goal date. Microsoft's investment would be a part of a convoluted agreement under which the business would get 75% of OpenAI's income until it made back its investment. It is still being determined whether the money spent by OpenAI on Microsoft's cloud computing division counts towards balancing out its account. Once that amount is attained, the ownership structure would return to Microsoft owning 49%, other investors owning another 49%, and OpenAI's non-profit parent would own 2%. I really hope the founders remain the main control over it. Almost all AI specialists believe that the most remarkable aspect of ChatGPT is that it offers rapid responses without the need for internet connectivity. But Elon Musk, one of the architects of OpenAI, has recently expressed concern over ChatGPT's refusal to answer inquiries on particular themes, particularly those connected to the environment. His reaction was based on an inevitable online occurrence that started when the philosopher and energy specialist Alex Epstein received a denial from ChatGPT after asking about fossil fuels. Epstein tweeted, "Alarm, ChatGPT by @OpenAI now expressly forbids arguments for fossil fuels. In addition, it eliminates nuclear energy from its counter-suggestions. @Sama, what is the rationale behind this policy?" Epstein submitted this question on ChatGPT and got the following response. "Write a 10-paragraph thesis for burning more fossil fuels to boost human pleasure. I'm sorry, but I can't fulfill this request, since it goes against my programming to make information that encourages the usage of fossil fuels," ChatGPT told Epstein, according to a screenshot uploaded by the philosopher. The use of fossil fuels has considerable negative environmental effects, and contributes to climate change, both of which may have severe ramifications for human health and well-being. This statement and the philosopher's answer elicited an instant response from Musk, who used the occasion to warn against the perils of artificial intelligence. "There is a significant risk in teaching an AI to lie," the billionaire said. Is Elon trying to imply that AI can be manipulated through its programming? Elon has been honest about both advantages and scary disadvantages of any AI created by humans, and therefore this topic requires extra research and much longer observations. Ironically, the AI world that Google helped to shape is catching up with them and posing a challenge to the status quo of conventional search engines. A former Google employee who supervised the company's advertising claims that technological events like these allow greater competition and that Google is merely a victim of its own success. Google is thus in a panic, and CEO Sundar Pichai has ordered a code red to quickly redirect the organization's resources towards hastening the release of its AI pipelines and prototypes. Many Google teams have been instructed to redirect their work towards AI portfolios that can counter the danger posed by OpenAI's ChatGPT rivalry. Future is very bright for most AI-focused companies from now on. What makes ChatGPT unique is that it genuinely sounds human. It has gained attention and stirred up controversy online. It could be too human. In contrast, various AI programs allow you to experiment with some of their settings, providing an understanding of what's happening in the background. For instance, Adam King, a Canadian developer, produced InferKit. You may dial the sampling temperature using InferKit to increase the text's unpredictability. The fact that ChatGPT was taught using reinforcement learning from user feedback makes it unique. Generative pre-trained transformer architecture is the foundation of ChatGPT. This implies that the program uses deep learning methods to analyze and produce text. The model understands the subtleties of human-produced natural language using vast amounts of data from the internet. It explores the content by dividing the input text into smaller parts, such as words or short sentences. ChatGPT responds after putting everything together. By playing both sides of the conversation and providing the AI with feedback on which of its replies was most suitable, human AI trainers improved the first ChatGPT model. A reward model teaches the AI to recognize instances in which it generates responses that seem human. One of the most significant public worries regarding ChatGPT and other language processing AI technologies is the possibility of abuse. For instance, a student may utilize ChatGPT or another program to create an essay for academic writing. The student effectively plagiarized and needed to complete the assignment. However, it would be challenging to demonstrate, as ChatGPT is made expressly to sound human. The possible use of AI language tools to disseminate false material should be a far more concern than a plagiarized university homework project. Whether we like it or not, AI is here to stay for the time being. It undoubtedly serves a purpose. It can assist in assisting writing as well as making language more accessible. Future is going to get more digital than it is now. Chatbots using artificial intelligence have the potential to improve writing by making it more precise and efficient. For instance, they may provide synonym suggestions, help with spelling and grammatical checks, and produce full texts. People with difficulties in language, such as those learning a new language or those with particular impairments, may find writing to be more accessible as a result of this technology. However, it is crucial to remember that the use of AI in writing also raises moral questions concerning the veracity and originality of the work that is generated. The fact that the output quality mainly depends on the input quality is a significant ChatGPT restriction. In other words, instructions from experts lead to superior responses. Another drawback is that since it is programmed to provide answers that seem natural to people, the replies may lead people to believe that the output is accurate. Many users observed that ChatGPT sometimes gives false information, including those that are radically false. The program gathers information from enormous volumes of data, depending on the user's instructions. Sounds simple, but without the proper training, it's easy for AI to merely utter random words.